Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 2 for 1 Special Podcast. My name Randall. With me, as always, my boy LJ and the OG dad himself. Man, y'all go ahead and say what up to these folks, man.
What's up?
What
What's up?
up?
All right, everybody. Now, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode. So, a whole bunch of stuff been going on. We got the NFL draft with what you call it. Well, as of today, he got. I don't know how true that is, but we're gonna talk about it. But allegedly he got drafted to the Ravens for a 3-year contract. But we got the NFL draft, then we got the NBA playoffs where LeBron James at 41 still doing his thing, carrying the team on his back, while Luca and Austin, AR or whatever, I forgot his last name. Wherever they both of them injured, he still carried the team on his back. But yeah, Dad, go ahead and kick it off. Go ahead and talk to these folks, if you don't mind.
All right.
God, dog, I need some
So,
water.
go kick it off with the NFL draft, which was just happened a few days ago. Um, no surprises with the top two picks, I believe. Even the third one, like, I kind of thought they were going to take Jeremiah Love, but, like, I didn't think they would do it because their offensive line is trash. And And I'm gonna be honest with you, I see him next year, this coming year, really having the same year like that Ashton Genty had. Is that like you have signs that he's good, but he's got to get a better offensive line, type of thing.
Right.
So that's the way I see it. The first real trade came at pick 6, with the Chiefs moving up to get Mansour Delane. Um, they, for what I understand, they were saying that they were doing it to stop us from getting him. But everything I read was like, where would we get Sonny Styles if he was there at 7? And when the Giants didn't draft him, um, we were going to get him. So, other than that, there was a few more trades and stuff like that. Niners still holding on to Brandon Ayuk for what reason I don't know. Everybody knows that they don't want him there. He don't want to be there. They're hoping for a trade, but nobody wants to take that contract. So it's like, what are we waiting for? I think they're really just holding him hostage at this point. But what are you guys' thoughts on the draft?
You go first, LJ.
Um, really watched the first night. There was a couple of surprising things that happened. I know one was a lot of people were surprised by that safety from Tennessee dropping so low, but my understanding was his knee is made out of paper, so that was the reason he fell. I don't think anybody is surprised by Mendoza going 1. But I think everybody was surprised by Ty Simpson being the second quarterback taken off the board.
Taking at 13 was crazy.
Out of all the quarterbacks that was out there, I knew Mendoza would go first round. I didn't really think there was going to be another quarterback taken outside of the first round,
Right.
and I'm not really sure why the Rams did it. Now I understand why the Rams got a quarterback. They're looking for their quarterback of the future. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure about that. But to take Ty Simpson over all quarterbacks, and I might have people say you just being a hater because it's Alabama quarterback, but I don't think Ty Simpson was that great during the year. I know he was at maybe the midway point. He was a Heisman candidate, and then they went down, and you saw that he was the only one on offense that could kind of produce at any point in time, and that's why if you could just get him flustered enough, nothing was going to happen with that ball because they didn't have no run game, and he couldn't keep his focus or get unflustered once they got to him. So it was he I guess he's a project quarterback, but for a project quarterback, I just think he went way too high.
Yeah, it's saying that, and I'll get right to you, Randall. It's saying that like your quarterback just won the MVP. Like literally is the MVP of the league, and like I can understand if you're trying to do what the Packers done, and like you draft Aaron Rodgers, you let him sit and watch the MVP, or then you draft Jordan Love, you sit him have him watch like the MVP. But if you're going to do it, this year's draft wasn't the one to do it in. Ty, if you just in love with Ty Simpson's mechanics and stuff like that, um, I I get that, but that could have been called another round. Next year's draft with like 10 billion quarterbacks coming out would have been the better draft to get your quarterback for the future because um, Matthew Stafford, like just by looking at him, he has 2 3 years left in him. So of high level football. So like I didn't think that was a necessary thing. But Randall, what do you think of the draft?
All right, so number one, I already know Mendoza will go to the Raiders. They've been talking about that. They doing him right where they gonna sit him out. Well, not sit him out. He gonna be QB2 more than likely, and he is gonna watch and learn. I forgot who the Raiders who they just signed. I forgot, but they doing him right basically where
Kirk Cousins.
he finna learn from Kirk Cousins, take as much as he can, and when Kirk Cousins go, that's gonna be the Raiders franchise QB. And we already know Mendoza how professional he is. He gonna be damn near probably on his hip, looking at everything, learn everything. He's the QB to where like he will sit there and analyze the playbook until he knows everything from left to right. Basically, what I'm saying. So Mendoza in a good situation. All he got to do is just play his part as QB2. Just learn from Kirk Cousins, and when his time to retire, he pretty much gonna be the franchise for the Raiders more than likely.
How many games you thinking Kirk Cousins about to last? Because I'm pretty sure he's only gonna be there for maybe 6 or 7, and then they're gonna put him in.
That's all you need with Mendoza. That's all you need for real, for real. Because
Okay.
everybody was surprised at how good he was. Even he said how surprised he was when he was in college. And I forgot the guy name. Why the QBs go before the draft, where they go and practice the huddles and all that stuff. He was surprised about how good he was reading the plays, all that stuff. So Mendoza he can if we being real, he could probably start if he want to. But they probably just trying to play it safe. Say, hey, just look at Kirk Cousins for a little while, and then they're gonna probably do like the Browns did in the second half of the season, how they started Sanders. They probably gonna do Mendoza like that. Say, hey, just get as much experience as you can get, and then next season we probably gonna put you at full, QB1, something like that. But yeah, Mendoza, I already know he gonna be going to one. Now, everybody else. The Steelers, our time gonna shine next year because we need a QB. I really didn't care what the Steelers got going on. Now, what blew my mind is the Eagles, and Dad, I need to get your opinion on this. They got somebody 6'3", maybe 300 pounds. I forgot. All I know is he never touched a football a day in his life, and he got drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles,
He went undrafted.
he went undrafted.
They immediately signed him though.
But how you feel about that? A guy that did not touch a football in his life, and everybody saying they only get him because of his size and his genetics. So how you feel about that?
I mean, that's exactly what it is. I mean, it's a legit like a zero sum game for him. Like you get the publicity of taking somebody from Nigeria, and watching them play the game and stuff like that. But if he doesn't make it, like he wasn't drafted, you didn't lose anything. His contract not to be guaranteed. He looks like a physical freak. That's all it is. He looks like a physical freak, and I think he did play like a subdivision, like NFL like world game or something like that, to where he looked good and stuff like there. But like, no, it's a crazy thing to where like there's no film on him, like no real film on him, but like hopefully like he does good,
Right.
He's gonna get ate up by fundamentals though, them linemen is gonna eat him up at the beginning, but if he figures it out, good on him.
Andrew, what you think about the Eagles doing that?
I mean, I mean, it's kind of like what Dad was saying. It's just a publicity stunt, and then if it does end up working out, then you look like geniuses, and then you can either trade. Well, no, yeah, you can trade him and get like a whole bunch of picks for him, where he costs nothing for you all. And then if he doesn't, I mean, you just drop him. You just, drop him before the season starts. Easy.
I gotcha. And who we were just talking about before I press record. What's his name? The QB they got on
Diego Pavia.
him.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my. I won't say. Here's why I think he didn't get drafted until today. Apparently, since he signed a 3-year contract with the Ravens.
Yeah.
I think the reason why he didn't get picked is because one, he was his own agent and how he was bragging how he didn't need an agent, all that crazy stuff. They call it the height gate, where he was lying by his height. We don't know. I don't nobody really know how tall he is. They was saying when he was in college, I think they had him like at 6'1" or something like that, or 6.
He's definitely not 6'1". Probably 5'10".
Yeah, they had him like at 6. It was something 6'1", 6'2", 6'3". I don't know, but they had him listed above 5'10" in college. Let's just say that. Then here comes the combine. They had him listed at 5'9". Then they changed it to 5'10". And he didn't. And he don't even say his true height. I think he said he's 6 foot. I don't know. So they had a height gate on him to where they were lying about his height. Don't nobody really know how tall he is. So I don't know. And how cocky he is. And then, I want to say the first round, the second round, or whatever. All I know is he went on Instagram and he said F NFL, and he was in a club with bottle girls who hold up a sign that said F NFL. Like you can't do Johnny Manziel. Johnny Manziel was getting drunk the day of Alabama game. That man said he literally got sober within a couple hours and still beat Alabama. You can't do that. You just can't do that. Johnny Manziel could do that because he could back it up. You can't do that because you can't back it up. So you can't go in there be cocky, doing all this, doing all that. Like I said, you had a height gate where you were lying about your height. We don't know how tall you is. And then you were talking about how you really don't need an agent, blah, blah, blah. So that played a huge part in it as to why he didn't get drafted. Now, why the heck the Ravens drafted him for a 3-year contract? That right there, I don't know. I don't know what the Ravens trying to do or what. They may see something in him. I don't know. But how y'all feel about that? The Ravens signed him to a 3-year contract.
Well, that signing is written on toilet paper. That 3-year contract,
Right?
like it's not.
Ain't guaranteed.
No, there's no guarantees with that one. And it's he came as an undrafted free agent, so it's like, a lot of people get those chances. Frankie Louvu, on the Commanders, he was a undrafted free agent. So it's like, you could be an undrafted free agent and make it in the league. A lot of people do it, but
You just got to show out during camp.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't see him really making the team too much. Like he'll be a practice player for a while. Like, do you guys remember Notre Dame Sam Hartman?
Yes. Yeah.
He was supposed to be really good. He went undrafted. He just stays on the practice squad for the Commanders. He's there to be Jaden Daniels' best friend. That's literally what it is. Like he's there to be Jaden Daniels' friend.
Right.
So like he needs to get in with somebody probably and just be like, because I don't see him like getting any PT at all. So.
So pretty much you just see him as the practice team, and if
Yeah.
some dramatic happen, they just gonna pull him from the practice team.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
he's a practice squad player.
you need depth at quarterback. So you got you got Lamar, you got Trent Huntley, and then you had two others, with one being Dave Pavia. So it's fine. It's not the situation where it's like in Cleveland where they also in the third round got a quarterback for some reason or another. I'm not really sure why they did that, but they did that. It makes sense, but I just think
I mean, well, Cleveland, I ain't mean to cut you off. With Cleveland's situation, they really only got 2 QBs.
no, they have three.
No, I'm talking about that could play, because I forgot his name, the one who got the crazy amount contract. He's still hurt.
Deshaun Watson. No, he's healthy.
No, he's coming back. He come back.
Oh, so he come back this year.
Yeah,
They're trying to figure out who's
Oh,
starting
okay.
with him or Sanders.
Oh well, yeah. Well, I don't know why they got another one. Then I thought he was still hurt, but I don't
I
know.
felt so bad for him when he got drafted in Browns. I was like, God dang it, your career's already over, man.
They probably just trying to see if he's good enough. See if they be like, hey, we might find a hidden gem, and then they gonna be like, oh well, I guess we did, and they're just gonna cut him during camp, more than likely. Or they gonna or if they kind of play it off, whoever really need a backup or a third string QB, they could be like, hey, you give us a couple draft picks and you get this second, QB2 or QB3.
For who? The Browns, or you talking about for the Ravens?
The Browns, since they got this QB.
I want none of those quarterbacks.
I'm just saying somebody who need like a QB2 or QB3.
If somebody gets hurt, there will be teams calling about Shedeur. I can tell you that right now. If there's a QB that gets hurt, like during preseason, there's always somebody who gets hurt in preseason. Teams are gonna be calling about Shedeur and trying to get him, because they're gonna call about Shedeur and probably sell him for Dylan Gabriel or something like that. But
the Browns got a QB problem anyways, cause they paying about 4 or 5 QBs. They got 4 or 5 on their payroll right now. So. Whoever the Brown organization, whoever in the office, like you said, LJ, why they got a QB? I don't know. They may, like I said, they probably try to bargain with somebody to get like a couple some draft pick rounds or something. I don't know. I'm just speculating at this point. Why they got the QB? I don't know. That's the only thing I can see. If they
honestly,
go ahead.
That's probably where Diego probably would have signed up with if he didn't get with the Ravens. I could actually see that if the Browns didn't draft that quarterback in the third round, and they were looking for a rookie quarterback to sign that was undrafted, that's exactly who they would have got was Diego.
I'm gonna keep it real. Even though the New York Giants got a QB, I think he would do good in New York with the Giants.
Again, I'm not saying he plays. I'm just saying that's where, he's the functional butt will go to.
Yeah.
And I meant to say this. You are right. He really does think he's John Manziel.
Right.
And he kind of reminds me of that, but he
can't
not
back
as
it up.
good as Johnny.
Yeah. Cause when I ain't mean to cut you off, LJ, but when I saw that post, he was in the club and he made an IG post about the NFL draft. I'm like, bro, you are not Johnny Manziel. Johnny Manziel could do that because he was that good. That man was literally drunk. You might as well say he was drunk on the field while he was playing, and he was still able to beat your favorite team. On the other, go ahead.
No, go. My bad.
I'm gonna say on the other hand, even though he built. I'm gonna keep it real. He made Vanderbilt relevant in the SEC, but still, you wasn't doing what Johnny Manziel was doing. So, but yeah,
I just want people to remember, Johnny Manziel was horrible in the NFL because he had the talent, but he didn't have the work ethic.
that
I don't know if the dude has the work ethic, but he sure don't have the talent.
That man,
So,
he literally nerfed himself because he's saying he could have stopped partying. But he signed. Well, he got a shot with the Ravens, but I'm pretty sure if he do make the team for the Ravens, he only gonna be there just in case. I forgot which NFL team did this with. All three of their quarterbacks were hurt, and they had like, the Colts.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The Colts. If
yeah. When they had to bring Phil Rivers.
yeah, that's the only possible way I can see him staying on the team. If for any team for the Ravens to avoid that to happen, where all your QBs hurt, and you need to call around the league to get somebody, where they can say, hey, we got him, we just gonna pull him from our practice squad, boom, So I can see that. That's part of the reason why the Ravens are doing that. To be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, before you say anything, LJ, I ain't gonna lie. I think some teams, most of the team, need to do that anyways. Have a QB on the practice squad, so just in case all three or QBs go down.
They do.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah.
They do.
It's just sometimes that practice squad QB is just really, really bad.
Yeah, because like the Colts even had a practice squad QB, but he just wasn't good. Like
Damn.
he had to bring Philip Rivers in.
God
Right. And so that I just thought about that, and I know Dad had said something about when somebody gets hurt in training camp, they're gonna be calling for Shadira. I just remember Anthony Richardson is on the Colts. Wouldn't you be calling for Anthony Richardson?
You probably would, yeah. You probably
Why
would.
have they got rid of Anthony Richardson? Because it doesn't seem like
They want something for him. they want like cause I'm sure team would call, but they want something big for him.
he's not a wash, but you got to worry about his commitment though.
His commitment to his body not being injured.
That's just one person I just thought about. I was like, he seems like he plays really well. It's just you had commitment issues with him, and like Dad said, his body is just injury prone at this point.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say too. I'm with you. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. They I guess there was rumors going around that Dylan Gabriel was asking for a trade, but
Nah, I don't think it's real.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
I was going through Facebook. It said report Dylan Gabriel plans to stay in Cleveland Brown. Like, did he request a trade or something? But
I'm sure so.
Yeah, he ain't got no choice. Nobody's really knocking down to get Dylan Gabriel. Like if you see Dylan Gabriel play, he is the D- version of what Alex Smith used to be. Just check down. But he can't move, so.
I mean, he obviously he can't move unless he take a wait. Nah, you really can't move unless you go with because who needs a QB besides the Steelers? And you already know the Steelers gonna try to get Aaron Rodgers for one more year. Why? I don't know. I got a feeling that's what they gonna do. But where can you go though?
With the rumors of they doing this weird franchise, not tag, but first right of refusal thing that nobody's really done before. I mean, at this point, I would have rather the Steelers gone after. I just go get a quarterback this draft.
They're not.
And just you're right, and just let them die, and then you go find you another one in this coming up draft class. That's what I would have rather them do, rather than waiting on bum Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know why they so fixated with Aaron Rodgers, but I get that's what they doing. They getting like I'm gonna keep on saying this until Aaron Rodgers signs or announce retirement. He gonna go back to the Steelers, ask for more money. They gonna give him more money than what he got last year. They gonna fall like a dummy, and they gonna get a QB next year or next draft. Watch.
I don't think he want more money. I just don't think he wants to do training camp, which I can't blame him because he old. But like, I don't know. And besides, Aaron Rodgers never really done training camp since he got big, if I remember correctly. He didn't really
He
do it.
shows up. He don't do mini camps at all, but
Right.
he'll show up for the big training camp because that's where you get your chemistry and stuff.
It
So,
should be in your contract, like, hey, you're mandatory to show up to training camp.
and he won't sign
He
Damn.
won't sign it.
it.
Goddamn.
That's the whole thing.
That man know how to play the system. I tell you that.
He does. And he got the Steelers by the balls, and
He
and I
literally
let it
do.
go.
He literally do. Cause the Steelers, cause after last year, that just sealed the deal for me. When they passed up on Shador, that just sealed the deal for me. I'm like, yeah, they 100% going after Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers. Even though I used to like Aaron Rodgers when he was in Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers gonna ruin his team because he finna run the team.
And it's already ruined. I mean,
and-
that's why they
and-
went and got McCarthy.
Exactly,
So they
yeah.
can tank.
That's what they gonna do.
They're
They gonna-
tanking.
They gonna it's clear as day that they're gonna tank this season, and then they're gonna get a QB next year, and then they go from there. But now you got any more stuff you want to talk about with the NFL draft or anything?
No, I think we covered that for the.
I think there's one thing we have to cover,
Go ahead, OJ.
and I think it's It's been reported multiple times, but it's still a rumor. But supposedly the if Mike Vrabel, and if y'all don't know, the head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel, and he got caught up with a reporter for the Patriots, or a reporter that
Down there, see, she wasn't a reporter for the Patriots, but she's actually a big time reporter.
right.
So
That. So he got caught with her. Now he had to go put himself in like rehab or something, and he's trying to save his family. Blah blah blah. This blah 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 that. Blah 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 this. But the rumors are he might retire. And there's talks that if he does, the Patriots will go for Mike Tomlin. There's also rumors that he might just flat out get fired because of the situation. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't see a reason why that would happen. As many people cheats in the NFL. I mean, sure, it's a head coach. He's married. I got you. But, I mean, I'm not saying it happens every day and it's a good thing or anything like that. But, like, on that level, on the NFL, as long as you're not beating them or doing whatever the dude from the Eagles or the Falcons? He was a rookie. He almost won Defensive Rookie of the Year, and he practically almost ran over his girl when they got in a fight just recently. You can't remember if he was on the Eagles or the Falcons. He was on a bird team though. I know that for sure.
I
Right.
don't know.
As long as you're not doing that, I don't think you're going to get fired. So
Here's the thing, like some people are saying that, like, you know, like the infidelity and stuff shouldn't matter to us because none of our business. Which, yes, that part is true. But what part? One part that will probably sink him, like if it does happen. Diana Rossini was like one of the head people who was saying that AJ Brown wants out of Philadelphia and wants to go to the Patriots. So she's been one of the biggest ones driving that force. Now, if that's like some sort of collusion or something like that, then we have a problem, you know.
right.
But like, the NFL's not going to get involved because literally it's just like two adult people, and they're having an affair. That's for them wives and the husbands to talk about, not for
Right.
the NFL. But like, if that turned into a lack of professionalism to where like you get caught up in some stuff, then it's a different conversation. So yeah. Yeah, think about it, Randall?
At the end of the day, I Mike Tomlin left because of Aaron Rodgers. That's all I got to say.
And by the way, I find this whole like Mike Vrabel thing that we're seeing like it cracks me up. Like all the new stuff they're always finding. Like I'm not gonna get into the minutia of it, but it's just it cracks me up like how deep they were in love or still is. I don't know. You know
they probably that was like
that
I just
was,
remember I remember one quote on Twitter. They were like, it sounded like they found each other soulmates, and now they trying to figure out how to get out of this situation.
like it's funny because like when Mike Vrabel was going through a four game losing streak, made him a playlist on Spotify to comfort him. Like you don't do that for just like somebody who's like just a booty call or something like that.
Nah,
you know,
heck no.
you love that man, and like he's listening to your playlist and stuff like that.
What?
It's she named her second son or whatever son. His name is Michael.
See, that would piss me off. I'll be honest with you. That would piss me off knowing that.
Mm-hmm. But you know, it's to me it's hilarious. But like I can.
No, if I'm the husband, I'm immediately getting the DNA test on that.
Oh yeah, get that DNA test. Get that. I know you need that DNA test at that point because I guarantee you, like if like they ever had a parents' day or kids' day like for the reporters meet the coaches, I guarantee you might call that kid Junior. Or what's up, son? I bet you he just says something like that.
See, this is how people get murdered right here. I'm telling you. This is how you get on Lifetime right here. This situation right here is a Lifetime movie waiting to happen.
It is a Lifetime movie waiting to happen. It'll be all the husband's fault. But anyway, let's not let's get moving. Go ahead, Randall.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the NBA playoffs and how this man at 41 years old is words can't describe what LeBron James is doing on that basketball court. But we'll get into that. We get into that because we got to talk about the new Golden State, OKC. I don't know what Oklahoma got. I don't know who did what, who their trainer is, what they feeding them. But them boys look unstoppable. I think it's gonna be Boston and OKC. But Dad, go ahead and talk. What how you feeling about the NBA playoffs?
So, I am agreeing with you that OKC will make it to the finals. They're going to play the Lakers next round, but like it's going to be something to where like if Luka's not back, it's going to be a sweep.
Oh yeah,
You know?
oh yeah.
Because like they're just too talented, too good. I wouldn't even rush back Jalen Williams if Luka's not coming back. Like I will let him sit out and rest. So like seriously, like there would be no need to bring you back. I also saying something like I'm watching I have the Spurs on right now as they're about to knock out Portland. They're the only team in the West that has a chance against them right now because the Timberwolves just lost. They lost DiVincenzo and they lost Anthony Edwards in the same game within like 5 minutes of each other. It was crazy.
Right.
So like they're automatically canceled out. So the Spurs will beat them. Having the Spurs in the OKC in the conference finals, that might actually go 6 or 7, to be honest. As long and again, like only reason we say it because he had a track record, but if Wemby stays healthy, like
Hold on,
it's going
Dad.
6 or 7.
Hold on, Dad. I'm gonna stop you right there. OKC versus Spurs, right? Do you think Cause them they young and boy, they be all they know how to move that ball. And LJ, you can attest to this for me. Jimmy Butler in the 2020 Bowl, that man was so damn tired. Do you believe that's how Wemby gonna be when if he plays OKC?
No.
No,
You don't think so?
no, because they have
OKC
talent.
has-
They have talent around them. So
Yeah, no. I've been watching the San Antonio game. Stephon Castle and I can't remember the other
De'Aaron
one.
Fox.
De'Aaron Fox. So De'Aaron Fox is like, uh, he's the X factor because he either going to have, he usually just mediocre to me, but sometimes he can just go off for a game. That's why they pay him so much money to be an X factor practically. But there's another guy I can't remember. I think he's their power forward. I cannot think of his name right now. But anyway, they have talent. I don't think they stack up right with each other against OKC, but it's close enough where, like you said, it's going to be 6-7 games. Now with the Lakers, I'm being a little bit more optimistic. I'm hoping for 2 games, but I think it'd be a gentleman's sweep. I think the Lakers can get 1 game, even if Luka's not out there. I'm hoping AR comes back at least for the start of this series. Number one, I'm hoping they finish out the Rockets tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure they is. I'm pretty sure.
I truly believe they should have beat the Rockets Sunday, so they could have had all the rest time available to them. Because I knew the OKC was about to knock out the Suns, but I don't know. But I just real quickly, I just want to go over to the Eastern Conference. And I remember you all, and I'm blaming both of y'all. I remember y'all saying, and I'm blaming the internet. I remember everybody saying, "Oh, the bad boy Pistons are back. Oh, the Pistons look
Oh,
great.
I'm about to say, I
Oh,
ain't
the
say nothing
Pistons
about
are
the Pistons.
going to be the number one. Them Pistons look atrocious.
Frauds.
They might be the most fraudulent number 1 seed in the NBA I've ever seen.
They are. If they lose, what did they play tomorrow, right?
They just
Probably.
lost today, didn't they?
If they lost today, then that's 4-1.
No,
No, they didn't play today.
it
Yeah.
wasn't today.
So they play tomorrow. Yeah. If they lose tomorrow, then yeah, they fraud of the NBA for
They played yesterday.
for a long time. They're gonna be frauds because I don't.
But I will say this: if K got that team to number 1, he might deserve MVP. Yeah, because I don't know how he did it.
So King was out for quite a few games too. So, like, the team itself is good. I can't even say that, which like if I had over explain myself. They are fraudulent. I'll give you that. They are. They. This team is fraudulent because of that. Also, I want to say something too that they wouldn't be the worst number 1 seed. That will go to the Milwaukee Bucks when the Heat beat them. I will say that's the worst number 1 seed. Because that team was very fraudulent also.
I give you that, but I still feel like this one is worse. I think this one is worse, and here's the reason. At least on the Heat, you had Bam, you had Jimmy, and you had White Boy. I can't think of his name.
Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero.
There you go. At least you had those 3. Who on the Orlando Magic is doing? I saw them people. I saw the Orlando Magic first lineup when I watched the first game. I said, "Oh, this is about to be a sweep. These guys suck. I know some. This team was trash, or should have been trash. And you telling me they 3-1 against the number? I think that's why it's worse. in my opinion.
Desmond Bain is not a scrub.
Desmond Bain, Desmond Bain ain't Jimmy. Desmond Bain ain't
No,
Daniel.
no, he's not Jimmy.
You know?
Like Pablo Becerra shows up in the playoffs usually. You know, the Wagner brothers. You know, but the Heat team was better than this Orlando team. I'll give you that. The Heat team was better than this Orlando team.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
Like I said, I don't. The regular season is completely different from playoffs. That's all I gotta say. This just proves it right here. But that the West, who the West is gonna win. I don't know who from the West. More likely OKC, but the West is gonna win. Because I didn't know that Boston just lost tonight. So I don't know. OKC just looked like Golden State during this prime. Them boys just the chemistry is just there. I truly don't see nobody stopping them. I just think Wemby he's too tall and he's just too tall and he's just gonna be tired. I just see he's gonna be tired. Now I will say though, if like that say if he stay healthy, he gonna give a run for his money. Cause he's this season, not this season, this playoff. Jokic was floor general, whatever they want. I forgot what year. He was a floor general back then. Wemby, on the other hand, that boy, I don't know what's going on when he went in to that monk stuff, did that monk stuff, and he came back. I don't know what he need to do that in the offseason again. He came back going crazy. He's the floor general this year. The way he's going, he's 7. I'll say 7'5". What 7'5" tall center you'll see go from the other side of the court to the other side of the court, block a dunk, get the block, go coast to coast, shake the defender, step back, and shoot a three and make it.
He athletic.
No, he's athletic.
So if he can, like Dad said, if he can do that for like 6 games straight and at least give us 38 plus minutes, maybe between, I'm gonna say this, between 30 to 38 minutes in each game, then they may upset OKC.
I want to say one thing about OKC. I do think OKC is the best team in the playoffs. I think they're big. I really do. It starts with SGA. If you can just play him upright and stop him from getting to the foul line, he's still gonna hurt you with his passing and with his mid range. He got a really good mid range in my opinion. But if you can contain him a bit, I feel like it's possible to beat them. It's possible to win a series around them. I don't think the Lakers have the depth to do that.
No.
I think San Antonio does have the depth and the people to do that. And that's why I'm like, we really got to see. Now, I don't agree with you where you said they like the Knicks. They are Golden State. They have to show a lot more before I say that. Because Golden State was a whole different animal. But the bases are there. And it's similar because they didn't go and draft or trade people to that. This is a drafted team.
Right.
It's very rare. So I get that comparison. But you're going to have to win 2 more championships before I start saying you're the new Golden State. That's just me, though.
Now, I will say this, though. To be OKC, where are they getting their points from? Are they getting their points from field goals or in the paint?
I mean, it's a bit of both. It's just all around.
Yeah.
It's just they are just so good that they can just score from anywhere. But what I'm saying is, if you contain SGA, who everything runs through, Chet can't get his own shot. What's his name? There's another guy. He's more of a shooter. He don't get his own shot. If you stop, I'm not saying stop. I don't think it's possible to stop SGA. If you contain SGA just a bit, and you slow down that system, and you don't make it a high scoring affair, and you make it more of a defensive affair, like I think San Antonio can do, that's how you do it. It's contained, not like so. When LeBron James was in his prime, people was like, LeBron's going to get his points. Let's not let anybody else get their points, and let's contain him to 30, 35 points. If we can contain him to 30, 35 points and not let anybody else get past 20, that's how we win. And I think that's what you do with
OKC.
OKC.
Them boys is good. That's all I gotta say.
They are.
Them boys good. But is Wemby. It all depending on Wemby. Wemby is the secret weapon that can stop OKC. Now, if Wemby give you a good 30, 38 minutes each game without getting hurt, that's the thing. Oh, without getting tired, I mean. That's the thing. Even though when you go to the finals, you get like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 days off between each game. But the OKC fast paced. Even though Wemby fast paced too, but I'll say when game 3 comes, he gonna go from 100% maybe to 75, 65%. Just because how fast paced OKC is. So that's my only. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and you know how you stop them from being fast paced? You use up your whole entire shot clock. You don't get a shot until, or you don't start looking for a shot until like 15 seconds in, and as the game gets closer to the end, it gets smaller. So if you know you can get a shot, which is you just let Wemby go down the end of that paint and make him get as close as possible as he can, and score a bucket down there. That's what you do. You just slow down the game and not make it fast paced. Don't get in a fast break war with them. You're not winning that game.
Yeah, you most definitely ain't winning that. And that's the thing we gotta I worry about the most is OKC doing them fast breaks. Well, your Shy gonna be at the court already, at his court. Meanwhile, Wemby just coming up middle court while the ball is already at their court, at their goal. And then they shoot a fast break point. Now, Wemby, he's still in the middle of court, but they taking out the ball. Now he going back the other. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm concerned about. Is when they start doing them fast breaks, and Wemby still on their side of the goal while the ball is already on that side of the goal, and they do a fast break layup, and Wemby still running in the middle of the court, and the Spurs are taking it out. Now he gotta go back. That's what I'm concerned about.
And that's when like I said, that's when you slow it down. You let them get their fast break points, and then you inbound the ball. You set up your offense in the on your side of the court. You get across. You waiting. 10 seconds. Okay, now let's move this ball and see what we can get.
Gotcha. But like I said, that's the only thing the Spurs got to worry about. Is slow OKC down, and don't make them get too many fast break points. Cause if they start getting too many fast break points, then you got to figure. Because all OKC really got to do is make sure Wemby don't get set. If they make sure Wemby don't get set, and he's constantly moving around and he ain't setting on his toes, then they pretty much got it. But if Wemby can get set, then yeah, OKC gonna have a problem. That's where pretty much everybody is having a problem with Wemby is when they allow him to get set. When they allow Wemby to get set, then he getting blocks, he grab the ball, he passing the ball, and then he coming up with the ball doing coast to coast slam dunk and shooting threes, step backs, all that. So that's OKC really got to worry about is making sure women don't get set. If women don't get set, then OKC can just pretty much take that.
True, but I'm gonna say this. I think you're going to see the blueprint of how to beat OKC with the Lakers. I don't think so. I say this: if the Lakers have Luca, they are. I think they're more likely to get swept with Luca, which I think y'all might say that's crazy. But the reason I say that is because right now there's no in doubt of who is who has the ball in their hands. It's LeBron. LeBron has the ball in his hand. AR knows how to play without the ball because he has to play with Luca and LeBron.
All right.
Now, AR can go get his own shot, but a lot of those other guys can't, and he can't also just play off the ball with somebody passing the ball. But when you have both Luca and LeBron on the field together, it kind of get wishy washy. And then you can talk about defense. Luca don't play defense. Blah blah blah. This blah blah blah. That whatever. We're not worried about that right now.
Right.
But I think as long if AR comes back and you have LeBron James as point guard essentially, you're going to see why I think the Lakers will show you the blueprint of how to beat OKC. That's just me.
Cause who got the most points? Is it Luca or Shy? Points per game.
Luca.
Luca. So if Luca do come back,
I think it's Luca.
I think it is. Cause Luca had like 33.
Yeah, he's 33, I think.
Yeah. So if Luca come back, then Dad, I'm gonna let you get your input on all this. When Luca come back, if Luca come back during OKC, and he can come back healthy, and AR, then yeah, I can say that could be a game 7 against Lakers and OKC if Luca come back. So, so yeah, but what that? Go ahead and talk about your thoughts about OKC and how to stop them and the Spurs and the Lakers, all that stuff.
Well, I'll say this: the Spurs believe they have OKC's number because they beat them 3 out of 4 times in the regular season.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you know, we get like say it's still regular season, but they still, you know,
They know how to do it.
in their minds they know how to do it.
Yeah.
They believe it. So that is a third of the battle right now. Is the belief that you could do it. So that's why I think the Spurs are the only team that can do it. Lakers with Luka with a fully healthy Lakers can take the OKC to 5. That's my thing. Even if they're doing without Luka or whatever, most they're getting is 5. So, yeah. So it's the championship is OKC's to lose. So
All I'm gonna say is the West is more exciting than the East right now. That's all I gotta say because you got OKC, then you got LeBron with the Lakers, then you got Wemby, then the Nuggets and Wolves was exciting, and then you know what happened with Anthony and stuff. So we pretty much we pretty much know what the heck gonna go with that series. But on the other hand, with the East, you got Knicks and Boston. What the heck is Cleveland doing? I don't know. You got Harden over there. You got over there. What are they doing? They supposed to sweep. Realistically, they supposed to sweep. So why they going back and forth with whoever? I forgot who they playing. I don't know.
The Raptors.
The Raptors. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they supposed to sweep the Raptors, but James Harden and because they were like number 1 before James Harden got traded over there. They were number 1. I want to say like a year or 2 ago, and now you can't even sweep the Raptors right now. Who the heck the Raptors got? Nobody.
the Raptors they just took out the Raptors right now. So I'm sorry, Portland. Same color scheme threw me off.
Yeah.
I get.
So, yeah, but the West is more interesting. Got more interesting stuff going on. So we just gotta wait and see. But I believe it's gonna be for the final for the West. It's gonna be OKC, Spurs. I can see that going to Game 7. Excuse me. In the East, it's after what happened with Boston. I was finna say Boston, but what happened tonight? That's a toss up too. So I don't know. I don't know. I can't even say the Knicks because the Knicks could be good one game and give you a whole garbage ass game the next game. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna come out the East, but I just got a feeling whoever comes out in the West gonna win out. That's all I gotta say. So
I think this has been, I think, fairly overall the most competitive first round of the NBA Finals I have seen.
right,
But I will say this: I think at least the Eastern side, those teams are a lot. The division between 1 and 8 is a lot smaller than what it is in the West.
right,
And ever since LeBron left, it has been getting like that. And we thought Boston was just going to run the league after we saw Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. But that doesn't seem like that's to be true. So just in the East, I'ma just say it. It's just easier to get out of the East if you're like. I'm really surprised KD or LeBron just don't go back to the East and just find a team. Because I feel like it'll be just so much easier to get out of.
To be honest with you, what I don't know. I don't even really like him talk. To be honest with you, I really don't know why. I can see why KD don't want to go. I can totally see that. LeBron on the other hand, I don't know why he won't. But
I mean, he ran the East for. I'm about to say generations. I mean, that's
yeah.
literally true. He ran it for
But I
generations.
don't know. I think he's the reason why he don't want to go back to the East. He just like Los Angeles.
That's probably true.
Okay, he literally said when he did that little golf interview Majik on YouTube with the group, he literally said, "Hey, I don't care. I'm not going to Memphis, even though Memphis is the West, which I don't see how since it's in the East, but he literally said like I don't care what anybody say. If I get drafted to Memphis, I'm not going. So I think he just got a beef with the East side.
No, it's just Memphis.
Well, that yeah.
Memphis has a terrible hotel and all that stuff. It's
And also,
Like
but he
Memphis.
did that too. But he also made a wild statement a long time ago when he said that when he was beefing with Orlando. He said like,
oh, that's because the bubble. You say you will never go back to Orlando because of the bubble.
Yeah.
Like, he had a terrible time in the bubble.
yeah. So I don't know, like LJ said, if LeBron do go back to the East, more than likely he got a way easier path to go to the finals every season. But my only guess is he just like Los Angeles. That's my only guess. And he basically run the organization for real, because he like I said he got his son and he got the head coach there. So, but he's staying. I guarantee you this: he gonna stay one more year since Bryce is redshirted. He gonna stay one more year. Bryce gonna play next year, and he gonna get in the draft. Lakers gonna draft him.
I can't see the Lakers drafted.
They gonna.
I'm sorry.
I guarantee you, they gonna draft them. I'm gonna give y'all the game plan, and then we gonna call the podcast a day. I'm gonna give y'all the game plan. LeBron gonna come back this season since they redshirted Bryce in Arizona. Bryce is gonna play next year. Is he gonna start? I don't know, but he gonna play. He gonna enter the draft. LeBron gonna make that phone call. He gonna get Bryce to the Lakers. Soon as Bryce get into the Lakers, he gonna announce his retirement, and we already seen what happened when he made that bogus tweet, even though it was a ad for Hennessy, how tickets skyrocketed and how everybody was trying to get their money back. That's what they're gonna do. He gonna get his pockets. Full even more. Tickets gonna skyrocket. His merchandise gonna skyrocket. And that season that season gonna be a whole documentary with LeBron James. He gonna stay in Los Angeles. It's gonna be a party in LA, guaranteed. They gonna draft Bryce, and then later on down the road they're gonna trade him and do whatever to Bronny and Bryce. But guarantee you, in 2 years, Bryce is gonna be the Lakers. Watch.
I don't think he goes past next year, to be honest. I don't think he's waiting for Bryce.
We'll
To
see.
be honest, I don't think he can. I mean,
We'll
he's
see.
still good.
I'm not doubting he can, but I don't think he wants to.
That's just a lot on your body.
Yeah.
We'll see.
You're
But
41 doing the stuff you doing. I'm just like,
At some point, you got to wake up and hate looking at your gym.
Yeah.
It's like I hate all of this. You know.
we'll see though. But he did share his little he did say like he tired of his body getting sore, how he gotta wake up, get massages, his little routine that he does to make sure he maintains his body. He did say he's sick and tired of all that. Like he said like he do want to wake up one day, don't have to go work out and stuff like that, where he can just go out and just do what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? He did say that on the little podcast interview when he was golfing with the 3 guys. He did say that. He did say he's sick and tired of everything. Well, he not sick and tired of everything, but you know what I'm saying. He's sick and tired of just doing the basketball workout routine and stuff like that. He can't enjoy life. He want to enjoy life. So it's coming soon. If it's gonna come next year or not, I don't know. But it's coming.
He's been slowly telling us that he's going to retire. So
Yeah,
he's been slowly telling
it's
us.
coming soon. But Dad, go ahead and show your closing remarks to everybody that listen.
All right. Well, thank everybody who's listening and watching us. Also want to point out that somebody said that Kevin Durant need to retire. Just want to throw that out there. But yeah, so appreciate you watching and listening, and have a blessed day.
LJ, what's your closing report?
my okay. I'm gonna get on my soap opera just real quickly. I understand that you guys, and I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about they know who I'm talking about once I say it. I understand y'all didn't watch sports, but if you think Klay Thompson isn't internationally known,
We really talking about this?
yes, because I keep seeing the goddamn video. It pisses me off every time.
It pissed me off too.
Just because Klay Thompson, I don't watch sports, doesn't mean Klay Thompson wasn't internationally known before Meg. What he did to Meg was horrible. He done put light skins in the.
Now, time out, LJ. We still don't know if he actually cheated or not.
Sure.
He did. Like, let's not do that. He did. Let's not like do that. We know he did.
I'm just saying, she
What-
said,
what-
but
whatever happened, I'm going based off
she ain't
of-
show no proof. That's all.
I'm just going based off of the consistency. What he did, horrible. He sucks. He done put light skins in the dark place in the void for the rest of their
In a
life.
bad spotlight.
Whatever. Do not disrespect the 4-time splash burger, please. Because the reason this had got me upset because it reminds me of the Taylor Swift Travis Kelce situation, where people was like, "Oh, you mean Taylor Swift boyfriend?" No, I mean the 3-time Super Bowl champion, one of the greatest tight ends to ever play the game, Travis Kelce,
Right.
not Taylor Swift boyfriend.
Even though she got $1 billion, he's still well known.
Look, I'm good. I'm just saying.
You know, like, and let me get in the soapbox with you for a second too, because what pissed me off is like they'll say like he wasn't internationally known. Do you know how big Klay Thompson is in China?
I'm about to say he got a whole
No.
organization in China.
No, Klay Thompson is huge in China.
I'm about to, he got a whole
Yeah,
organization
so
in
like
China.
I'm
His
gonna
own
need
Chinese shoe.
yeah, I'm gonna need you to sit down, read an article or something like that, and get to know like.
Yeah, that whole situation blew me.
I get it. Just say you don't watch sports and you never heard of them. That's fine.
That's
That's
perfectly
fine.
okay.
That's perfectly okay. Because I don't expect the average Joe, like the average non NBA fan, to know who Klay Thompson is. You know what I'm saying? Like not the average, I expect the average NBA fan. I don't expect the average person who doesn't watch sports at all to know who Klay Thompson is. But anybody who watches a little bit of sports knows who Klay Thompson is. You know, even if you just dabble in it right there, you know who Klay Thompson is.
I'm with you, Dad. I found out Meg got 3 Grammys. I didn't know Meg had 3 Grammys until today. That's awesome.
I didn't know she had any either.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't know that.
Right. So, but I'm not going to disrespect her and say Klay Thompson made her internationally known, and that's why she got 3 Grammys. No, that's not. No.
Yeah, I ain't know that till you just said that. But like I said, that's them. I don't. Meg just ain't no teller. I ain't defending the Klay, but you just can't post something because I don't want to get too deep. Because I don't want to get this to show counsel. But you can't post something and without evidence. Like she did literally say he cheated, but we don't know what the heck she was doing to him. Granted, now, don't get me wrong, cheating is horrible. Don't get me wrong, but still, we don't know the full story. She literally just made a post, and that's it. Like we don't know if the guy cheated or her way of cheating is him just talking to another girl in the DMs, and that's
Like,
you know what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, we're not defending Klay Thompson. We are calling out the stupidity of the situation to where saying like she made Klay Thompson internationally known. I almost called her a B. Like, you know, like
yeah, we definitely don't need to do that. But like I said, that whole situation, when I saw that post, actually I ain't saw the post. I saw it on TikTok, and when I saw it on TikTok, like, let me make sure this is real because all this AI stuff is going on. I went to her Instagram page and she put all the snap. So I already knew all this was coming. But yeah. That's neither here nor there. I don't care about this situation. Kevin Durant. He's gonna be out for Game 5.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if he don't have it his way, he's a crybaby. The guy got a whole, and he don't even deny it. This man got a whole burner account. He's literally the Twitter fingers of the NBA.
All that is true.
This guy literally exposed Houston on his burner account, saying how sorry the team was.
All that is true.
This man, if he don't get his way, he's gonna cry, and he's gonna run away. That's why he's not playing, or that's why he didn't play in the series, because he knew how garbage Houston was.
I don't think that's it. I think he's legit injured. I think he's legit injured.
Hold on. Let's not do him like that.
I think he's legit injured.
But still, but we can still all agree he's a crybaby. And when he don't get his way, he'll go on his burner account and just start saying some wild stuff. So that's my thing. If he requests a trade or not, I don't know. I would say go to the Heat, but we really don't. He don't need to go to the Heat because we got Bam. And Pat Riley came out saying we going to build around Bam. So I don't know what the heck Pat Riley see in Bam. I don't know why he loved Bam. I don't know why he made him a T cap. I don't know.
83 points.
That don't got nothing. But anyways, we don't need him in the Heat because we got Bam. And him and Bam kind of play. Well, they kind of play similar. So if he requests a trade, I don't know where he gonna go. You can't go to Golden State because Golden State garbage right now. Bro, the whole organization is gone. Stephen Kerr pretty much out the door. Draymond literally said, "Hey, I'm about to go." Steph saying, "Look, y'all only got maybe 1 or 2 years with me." Then you got Jimmy, who's injury prone too. So that whole organization, I just don't know what to tell you.
You did this at the end of the podcast. You did this at the end of the podcast.
Y'all started it, man.
No.
Y'all started it. But we'll see we'll see. KD, we'll see. I don't know. But other than that, though, my name is Randall. With me as always, my boy LJ. and our OG dad himself. And together we go by the name of the 2 for 1 Special Podcast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this week's episode, and we will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Peace.